here we are. This is the show.
Yes. Yes.
We're not going to make mention of what was mentioned at the beginning in any capacity because that's off limits. Is pending litigation.
Oh gosh, we gotta get that one passed.
We gotta.
Guys, that has to be.
We have to cross that bridge later.
For now, it'll be the Before 9 show, and then until
Before 9 show. I was thinking about Before 9, but we had the YouTube thing called Before 9 that kind of crumbled. So.
I mean, no, I thought that was part of this. I don't know.
It's part of this.
I thought it was part of
this.
There's
a universe, a Before 9 universe.
Before 9.
I was thinking of calling this like After Work or After Hours or.
I like After Hours.
After Hours. I have to see.
But maybe like
that exists.
Not quite hours, like after 7. The After 7 and the Before 9. I like it.
After 7.
Yeah.
After 7, that's not bad. After 7 isn't bad, but if we have After 7 and Before 9, then I feel like that's a little too much.
And then we're not even specifying AM or PM, so it's like, they don't even know what's
PM,
really going on.
It's PM. It's not time. We're not up at 7.
Shit.
Doing anything.
It's after 7. It could be 10 a.m. They don't really.
That's true. It could be 10. But if it's before 9, then it's definitely not.
True.
10. If the window is 7 and 9.
8:55 a.m. All right, it's time to.
And that's misleading because people think we made both in the same day or sometimes in like the same sitting. Like we did one thing after 7, then we did another thing before. No.
It's not impossible to do.
You got to be more creative. We got to come up with some better names.
Después de 7.
Después de 7. Now, to the layman who doesn't know Italian, that would be confusing. That might sound cool, but since I know German, I can decipher that pretty easily. And we will not be using swear words during this. In any language.
Joking.
Okay. I really don't care.
That's my third language.
Hopefully my mom never finds this and then we'll be good.
I hope my family all finds it accidentally.
And then well, don't say anything bad about them.
I guess I gotta put away. I had a whole list.
Yeah, right. Like
and first off, Mom, all those spankings.
Maybe they were well deserved.
I was a good kid. I was a good ass kid. Everybody said so.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Not a single person could disagree with that. Or like a few people could, but forget them. There's a reason we got beef, you know what I'm saying?
There's a reason for that.
We got more beef than Arby's, and it's their fault,
Oh my God.
I stated my intentions, and they didn't want to fold, so I had to fold them. You know what I'm saying? I had to fold them myself. You ever get your clothes out the dryer? You like, oh, look how this shirt's perfectly folded. It's never happened for me, but like, there's a possibility that it could happen. Mm-hmm. But let's say they could have came out the dryer folded, but they didn't. So I had to fold them because they you know what I'm saying.
What part of that is the threat? I don't understand the context of the threat.
Folding them is the threat and the action.
The threat and the action.
Yes,
so because the analogy was about laundry. So what could your laundry have done to you that you would fold it?
The laundry didn't fold itself I requested. So
people are supposed to just deal with themselves violently.
So they just gotta back down.
That's pretty scary. That's like some mafia stuff right there. Like if you don't beat the mess out of yourself, I'm gonna come over and do it.
I'm gonna show you what's in my pocket.
And no, don't go easy on yourself. No, none of this.
Stop. No. It's like when you ever had to pick a switch
pick a switch.
They get beat with.
I hear about that though.
No, yeah. So I had to do that, and it's like, yeah, you come back with the small switch, and now you got an even bigger one that you about to get whipped with.
It's kind of the same, but to tell somebody to beat themselves up or I'm gonna do it, I'd
have been like,
it's more of a moral dilemma.
Real talk. I'd rather me do it than them because like they gonna go in.
Well, they will, but also if you don't demonstrate that you can do it adequately, then you get 2 beatings.
Oh my gosh, you're so right though. Beatings. I'm like, no, hold up.
And then they're like amused, and it's like humiliation, and it's pretty. It's a power move.
Oh, ain't it just? It's wild.
But yeah, thankfully we don't have to deal with capital punishment, and our moms are hundreds of miles away from us.
True. I mean, like, I'm grown as shit. I ain't letting nobody hit me, bump that. But it's 2021. Ain't nobody putting their hands on me without repercussion.
Really?
Re-drums, re-cymbals, repercussion. You know what I'm saying?
What's your stance on hitting women? Follow-up question. Have you... No, I'm kidding.
Shit.
Forget that.
He asked it. I'm gonna answer.
I mean, please, if you feel at liberty to do so.
So this is one of the things that I believe in that also makes me a hypocrite, because there are some things that I believe in, but I wouldn't do them myself. I believe if anyone puts their hands on anyone, that's an automatic asking. That's begging for repercussion. Like,
not
so
begging.
Yes, begging.
They're on their hands and knees saying,
yes, please.
I implore you.
For the love of God,
deck
please.
me in the jaw.
No, but here's like this. So like every, you know how, you know what I'm saying, there's the whole, there's, you know, I ain't even gonna bring up certain instances, but people like this. Let's say a random woman comes up and slaps me because they think they could get away with that shit, so they do that shit. I believe that I should be able to just slap her back. Now, I'm not saying like beat the fuck out of her. I'm just like, she slapped me, I slap her back, and there we go. Now, you know what I'm saying? I actually wouldn't do it. But like, don't nobody try me though. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Noted. Noted.
But yeah, like, you know, I actually wouldn't do it. But like, I feel like if you going out hitting people, you should be ready for that back. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. You know, you can't just go around hitting people. That shit's wild.
Now, see, I wasn't always in favor of that argument. Because, you know,
you were taught different, yeah.
I was taught different.
Yeah, I was too. But, like, the reality is you can't... I'm supposed to be a punching bag and treat it like shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's true. And then I didn't realize how many people feel that way, the way that you feel, and the way I sort of feel now.
I mean...
Until I went on Reddit. And on Reddit, there's, like, all these videos and threads of fights. Male on female, female. But the ones where it's, like, opposite genders fighting... in the comments and in like all the you know, comment threads, people champion like the men that actually fight back, knock women out, and I'm like, part of me is like appalled, and I'm like, how could so many people? It's like, you know, tens or hundreds of people sometimes. It depends on how viral the video is, but there are so many people that just love to see women just get what they have coming to them, in their opinion, what they have coming to them.
I mean, that's usually what it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't stand for no type of domestic abuse, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should be beating on nobody.
No,
but if you put your hands on somebody, you asking for repercussion. You can't go around just doing that to people. You know what I'm saying? You talk shit to somebody, you should expect them to talk shit back. You put your hands on somebody.
Yeah, but the argument always goes into like, well, that's equal rights. That's what these women want.
Exactly.
They want equal rights. So
yeah.
They need to understand if they hit, that equal rights dictates that they get hit back.
Yeah.
No matter who's, you know, hitting or receiving. Yeah. But I don't know. That's something.
No. People like this. So women aren't supposed to get hit back because, so I'm saying it's equal. So like, she slapped you with all her strength, but it ain't that hard. You don't got to go full strength. You don't do a second hit. If she hit you once, you do like half strength or whatever, just equivalent to what she did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't like just
because
she
his
hit you.
videos are not
No,
that.
I know. Yeah.
It's like a girl, yeah, sure, she's using all her might, but then this guy uses all his might, and then she goes flying like Team Rocket after a heated battle. And I don't know. I don't know if that's okay. But there's so many people who champion that sort of behavior.
I mean, like, did she not? No, that's the thing too. So, like, let's say I just come up out of nowhere, deck you in your shit. You gonna fight me, and you gonna keep fighting me though, right? Because I'm a guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the way I see it's like, so don't go overkill. You know what I'm saying? Like when they, when they done fighting, they done fighting. I usually try to like, cause I've been attacked by women. I try to use like grapple and like and throws and deflect, shit. Yeah, cause I like play fight with my sisters and shit, and that's usually what I do. Or I like jabbing with my fingers because I watch too much anime. But yeah, I usually do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you coming out hitting motherfuckers, you should expect to be. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And there's women that agree with this shit because they know like they know they wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't hit a motherfucker and expect not to. That shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, so women aren't supposed to get hit back because they're weaker than men physically. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like a biological fact or some shit. For in most cases, you know what I'm saying?
These days, people don't even believe all that. You know?
I mean, like, it's not in all cases, but, like, you know what I'm saying? In most cases, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way our bodies are built.
I was thinking about this the other day. When you went out for the military, and there's strength requirements.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're different.
For the Army, though, yeah, they're different.
Yeah.
Did you have to do pull-ups at all?
The I know the Marines do that shit. The Army, we did the push-ups, sit-ups, and then the run.
But there's this thing. And it's in sports too, I gather, where guys will have to do actual pull-ups where they got to get their chin above the bar.
And then women have like they have to do the full.
They have it's not even a full half. Yeah. It's less. It's called a flexed arm hang. That's what it's called. The term is a flexed arm hang. And I'm like, what is this? I would be it's for real. We would like be doing these tests, these like strength tests or whatever. And all the guys would do theirs, and then the girls would do theirs next. All the guys would, doing like 20, 30, 50 pull-ups. And then there's me. I do like barely do 2 pull-ups. And then these girls come out, and they're like, okay, on the bar. And then they get on the bar, and they're hanging.
Get them flex arm hangs.
And then we're like, okay, they're about to do the pull-ups or whatever. And then they just time them for hanging there on the bar.
For real?
They don't have to pull nothing.
Oh,
they don't have to even try. I guess they pull like because they're flexing, but they don't have to really even.
You're not really that you
pull their body up. They have to flex their.
Well, we've been on the monkey bar since we was kids. Anybody can hang on them hoes.
Everybody can do that. I mean, how heavy are breasts that it's like that much?
I feel like at least if they joined the Marines, they probably weren't like that goddamn big.
This is not a misogynistic podcast. I promise. That this is not what this is.
I mean,
happened to be the first thing
what's the medical term for breast?
And these are mammaries. I think that's breasts.
I think it sounds right to me.
Mammaries are more.
It sounds right.
That's more like animals, I guess.
That is terrible. That is terrible.
Women are.
Or humans.
They do a lot.
They don't like to be.
Women hold our society together.
They do. You know what I'm saying? Men don't even like each other. But then women don't like each other. Nobody likes each other, but everybody likes each other.
Men can't walk in a room without sizing each other up to fight.
That's not completely true.
Or posturing, at least. Like.
If it's strangers, then I peep everybody out, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it takes a minute. If you don't know any of them, like you said, if they're strangers,
yeah.
I'm not just gonna be like, hey, I like your hair.
Oh hell no!
Your nails.
I don't like shit about none of y'all, and I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna see what's up.
Unless it's something that's like so out of your league.
If it's like a nice ass jacket or some shit, some shit you see like in a fucking music video,
exactly.
Be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's
you
what
got
they
a new
wore
J. Cole's, okay?
Say something,
yeah. Outside
the
of
girls
that.
would just go up and say something about anything.
They come out of nowhere. Oh my god, I like it. I like your shit. Yeah. I actually have conversations because I have a lot of women friends, and like we have conversations like they're like, "Look, guys don't do that." I'm like, "No, guys don't do that." Like, I mean, but I feel like I don't know what it is necessarily, but like I feel like we're just different like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't think it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I honestly
You
don't.
know, that's not fair because guys do that with things that they have in common. Like if somebody's wearing like I'm wearing a Rockstar shirt, if somebody's wearing like a Mario shirt, I'll say like
I do that to anybody though. Like remember, did you see the one girl? So it was cold because there was two girls. One had an Akatsuki roll. I know you don't know it's a Naruto reference, but she got an Akatsuki jacket, and then her friend had one that was like all furry, and I was like, "Your jacket's awesome, and yours looks mad comfy." You know what I'm saying? And like, so like, yeah. If I like something, I'll compliment it. But like, I feel like, I mean, I guess it's the same with girls, but I feel like theirs are more common because like I don't comment on like. If I see someone's hair, I only comment if it's bad.
No,
I'll be like, "Yo, what's with that cut, my guy? What's going on with that?"
I only comment on people's things like super publicly if it is bad and outrageous, like that one lady with the Confederate flag.
Oh my gosh, the super villain, super villain costume.
I mean, like I just want her to know that people can see that she's wearing that. It's not just a normal
Harry Potter invisibility cloak.
No, it's certainly not that, but it's not normal either.
Kind of sticks out.
It's like wearing a highlighter. And the thing about it is, I don't know if she was even proud to have it. I think it was just something she had around and she threw on because she didn't seem like, I mean, the group she's with seemed, I mean, she was with a 400-pound, you don't know, lady of some other race.
400 pounds.
I think I know she's 400 pounds, Lorenzo. I think that was quite obvious.
You might be right. And that's why
don't fault to her. Well, probably.
Yeah, don't lie.
Not that.
Don't lie.
I mean, it's not a bad thing necessarily. You know, I'm sure she lives with that and deals with that. That's not the point. The lady that was wearing the Confederate flag jacket,
like a fighter's robe.
She's with a group that's sort of like, not completely, but it's mixed raced, and they looked like they were sort of young and hip to what's going on. The BLM, all that, and then it just seemed like they were tired, and she just, she had it lying around, she threw it on because it was cold that day. And I thought I'd let her know that people can see it and that it is meaningful, and I don't know that she, but the way I expressed that was, and this is how I would typically do this, is so that I don't quite, I don't want to put them on blast, but I said, hey, I like your hoodie.
I just ain't say shit, but if I would have said something, I wouldn't have said no.
No, but if you say you like it, then they go, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You noticed it. And then they go, oh, shit. Well, I think a lot of people notice it because it's a Confederate flag on my upper, torso.
Her whole back.
Her whole body. Front, back, side, back.
Like she just took an actual flag. She had to wrap it around there. She about to spin and transform.
That's what it is. It's not a Supreme hoodie. Nobody's really complimenting it, but I did to alert her more so than to flatter her. And I hope I did that because I've seen her since and she hasn't worn it, and I'm like, good for you. But if her takeaway was that I sincerely enjoyed viewing her Confederate flag memorabilia, then I think that
I think she'd wear it more,
I think she would wear it more, and I think she would be doomed to some terrible, terrible confrontations in the future.
Oh, gosh. She probably wanted to wear it again. Her friend was like, "Nah, don't do it." She's like, "No, but the young Mitz boy, he said he liked it."
He's something. He's Mexican or
the Puerto Rican boy. He said he liked it. You know how I feel about those Puerto Ricans. Yeah. I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español.
Hablo español. I'm sure it would be much, much worse than that. I think that is flattery. Yeah, no. I mean, if I could honk my horn at every Confederate flag bumper or rear windshield sticker or, blue stripe sticker.
This is a very heavy. This is a heavy populated area. Like not the heaviest, but they're out here.
It's crazy. Like this guy tonight, who he didn't have a mask on, and I just saw him at like the last possible second. We work at a a store where we have a mask policy, and people aren't allowed to come in without wearing a mask because we provide like a safe shopping environment during COVID-19. And this guy didn't have a mask. So he's with a group of like 3 people. I stopped him. He was on a mission. Like he knew he didn't have a mask, and he knew he was going in to do whatever. And so he was like all the way in, way past me. And I turn around, I see him, and I say, "Hey, sir, you gotta have a mask to come in the store." And he's like, "Well, I have a medical conception." So he minced his words, condition, exemption. I'm not going to give him gruff for that, but I said, "It's okay." I almost repeated it just to make fun of it. I was like, "It's okay, sir. You don't have to tell me all that. You just can't be in here without a mask. That's all." And he's like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, or else I'm going to have to ask you to leave." I didn't say I'm going to have to call the cops. No, that's where people go wrong. I feel like they say they're going to call the police, or they say they just escalate it immediately. Like these people who get like a shred, like the tiniest little bit of authority, and it's not even authority, but they get one extra step.
A little bit of power.
A little bit of power. And you see it at Walmart, you see it at Trader Joe's, all these videos. It's like they just go crazy. And then what happens is they have this prolonged argument in the store. And I've had these arguments myself, but I didn't incite them. It's just like these people feel like they need to sit there and tell me without their mask on. And it's like it goes into like this 10-minute conversation, and then by then it's defeated the purpose of the policy or any of that, because they're just in here spouting off. And if we do call the police don't show up. So I tell this guy, I was like, "I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You don't have a mask." And he's like, "Fine." And then he has it ready to go. He just has it. He has it underneath his collar. So I'm like, I go over to our buddy we work with, Andrew, and he's like, "It's always funny when they have it ready to go, even if they have a medical condition or exemption or whatever they say, because clearly they knew they were going to have it, and they have it ready to go." So what truly is the exemption? And then he wants to come back past me on the way out and say some like, this is fascism, or this is some fascism shit on his way out. And I mean, that's fine. You could feel that way or whatever, but I don't know where I was even going with this, but it's that same mentality. It's these same people with these same Blue Lives Matter bumper stickers and the Confederate flag hoodies and all that I don't know why they're so empowered to defy this specific thing, or what it even ties into.
It's mad political, man. It all because Trump's the whole no mask guy, and they're like, "Hey, if he ain't doing it, I ain't doing it." And then I don't know how it became a political thing, really, but it did, and that's just what it is, And like, I ain't even see old dude, cause I wish I did, cause
he had a really cool hat on with a feather in it. He had a nice beard going. And goatee, all that.
I'm done. I saw him when he walked out, and I thought I saw him flip you off, and I was like, "Did they come in here? Do we know them?"
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And so I waved at him. I was
like, I ain't even see. All I saw him like,
he kept turning around to like see my reaction. He turned around like 4 times, and on the 4th time he turned around, I was like,
"Yeah." I was like, "Do we have a ding with them? Do we know them?" Like, cause I didn't see them coming at all. I was like, "Why is he just flipping this off?" I was like, "What's with this guy?" I was like, he ain't got shit. No, that's the thing. They ain't got shit better to do. They got shit to do.
They don't.
Like when they stormed the Capitol, I was chilling, and they like, you got that much free time. They took flights to DC and shit, DC traffic and shit. Like, you got that much free time.
I mean, people do. I guess it's because they're not working. I guess their jobs are shut down.
Fucking bums. Oh my! I wish I had that much free time.
Honestly, really, like,
that shit must be nice, because they got the free time, they got the finances. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, where's this money coming from? I know
Yeah.
Donald Trump is not paying for your flight to DC.
What if he did?
It's not a
Let me
write-off.
find out.
Like,
I need to find their Facebook group.
I used to be enrolled in. It was like what do you call it? Where it's like a robo email where it'll send you like offers and like messages from the administration staff. So I'd be getting like emails from Don Jr. or Eric Trump or or what's that lady's name? Kimberly Guilfoyle. Well, it's clearly not from any of them, but it's like a generated
All of
message.
them take their time to email everybody individually.
Yes.
Take their time. Dear Christian, we are so glad that you.
It's because I took some like ad survey one time when I was on the toilet, and at the end of it, I should have known. It said leave your email, and I was like, okay. And then the next thing I know, I have 10 emails from Kimberly and
an ad survey. Who takes those? Did they offer you something? I only take surveys.
It was at the beginning of the pandemic when Trump was doing the coronavirus task force briefings himself, and it was like, rate how Mr. Trump is doing, briefing the nation on the COVID-19 pandemic. And I was like, I'm about to rate this. Because I've been watching all these and I got some things to say. And then leave your email. And would you like to donate $500 to the Trump campaign? I was like, well, I'll leave my email.
I ain't doing neither of them. After what I'd have put down.
That was how you submit it, too.
I can't
you
give
leave
them
your email. That's
no.
how they get all these old people to submit the thing. You have to put your email in and then hit enter.
See, I couldn't know.
The fakest email I could think of. It doesn't really
123@hotmail.com. You know, some emails, when you try to make an email and it's already taken. So those are real emails and you can spam random people. I wanted that email, bitch. Fuck you. I hope you like all this shit.
I was just thinking about that today. Like how celebrities get on Twitter or get on TikTok or whatever after it's been around for a while. So people have already taken their name as the username. And sometimes they'll pay a lot of money to get the username from the people who have it.
For real?
And so companies and people will buy up in large, or not buy up, but occupy in large numbers all these celebrities' names and properties and companies just in case that they want that name later and they'll be willing to pay for it, right? So I was like, I need to start looking out.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't know that was a thing because, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to do that too.
Because if it's a reasonable amount of money, like, $200.
Anything's a reasonable amount of money. It don't lose me nothing.
Well, exactly.
I'm about to, I'm looking up celebrities now. Is Tiger Woods on, is he on social media?
In peace, I don't know, but
is he dead? I don't think he did.
His legs are dead, I think.
Really? Oh, damn.
Yeah, he got in a car accident recently.
Oh, that's wild.
You didn't hear
Kanye
about that?
West, he just had to get his mouth so wired for a minute, and he good now. He wilding.
Yeah, and he just had his wife fall off of him, too, I think.
Kanye?
They're in a divorce.
Oh, yeah. I was like, fell off. What are you talking about? I was like, I don't think I need to know
She's
that.
an appendage.
I don't need to know that explicit information. I don't need to know what they be doing. She already had one sex tape. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see that one. I don't want to see
any of them. I don't know anything about golf or
Tiger.
Kanye West.
I've tried to play golf before. Golf is boring, but it makes a lot of money because only so many people play it because it's so boring.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. There's less people in the game, so you're going to get more money. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. That's
True.
Yeah, less competition.
I've only played like frisbee golf and mini golf, but that doesn't really
I haven't played neither.
Mini golf. You never played mini golf?
No.
What do you see, like the little golf courses?
I know. I see it on TV. I watch Kim Possible and Moesha. Yeah.
You're talking about cartoon mini. I'm talking about real life mini
Moesha
golf.
is a live action show, and I'm pretty sure there's a mini golf
Have you been
episode.
to like a beach or whatever, and they got a huge...
Bro, I live 30 minutes from Ocean City.
That's what I'm saying. They have like mini golf courses all over the place in Ocean City.
I ain't never been. I ain't never
Myrtle
had
Beach
no
and
interest.
Virginia Beach. And
I've been to Myrtle Beach.
It's not even a beach exclusive.
I've been to Virginia
thing,
Beach. I've been to all types of beaches. I ain't never played mini golf.
You have to play mini golf now.
I played regular golf on Wii Sports. I play golf on Wii Sports. If they make a mini game, mini golf for the Switch, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
Mini golf.
There's a new Mario Golf coming out.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever played that. I like Mario Tennis. I also like Wii Sports Tennis. Because, like, with the Mario Tennis, you got the moves. You be like, and you go,
Did you do the sound effects for Mario Tennis?
I did. You recognize.
Wii Sports Tennis? I was just talking about that, too. How the Switch has motion controls and they're more advanced than the Wii. So, why don't they bring back the Wii Sports? The boxing with the black guy.
Oh my God,
the
boxing is the jam. Yes. Have you what's it? The fencing? The fencing?
Yeah.
Bro, fencing is my jam.
Bowling, though. Bowling was the number
Bowling,
one.
yes. Bowling is it.
Everybody wanted to play bowling. Because you had to do it the weirdest.
Bowling is
way.
it. Oh my gosh. I was alright at bowling. I was alright. Tennis, I like tennis too. But like you ain't had the special moves like Mario Tennis.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when it comes to video games, I don't play sports video games because, like, it's not like I'm all that in real life, but I'd rather play in real life. But I like the ones where you got, like, superpowers in the games, you know what I'm saying? Like the basketball games, you get, like, a power-up or something. You, like, do some kind of fiery slam dunk
I
or
like
something.
Mario Strikers Charged. That's the only sports game I can play. Really.
Is that the one where you got the giant mushroom in that, too, or something? Or that's, like, Mario's move?
Super Strikers. There's, like, several games.
Yeah.
Or at least 2 games in that series, but I definitely like that one because, it's the game. It's got all the rules or whatever, but it's more exaggerated and there's power-ups.
It's just a little more fun.
It's more fun.
Yeah. If I wanted to be a regular guy, I don't want to be a regular guy. I am a regular guy. I'm trying to give me some powers. I'm trying to do stuff.
So
you know?
I don't think either of us know anything about sports really. Like
I know a little bit. I dabble.
I mean, I don't know anything about like sports stars or anything.
Oh no, I don't know. I know Freddie Abu. I don't think he played no more.
I think that's what's exhilarating to people who play the sports games is that they get to play as or control at least
the person
the celebrity. Yeah,
I feel that.
So when their graphics get better and better, then they have they can actually see who it is.
Their graphics are great now. People with 2K and stuff, they I think they can take a picture of you and and then your face will be on the player. You know, it don't always look like the people, but for the most, sometimes it do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. People be lying. I see short dudes and they be putting 6'11" for their player, and they half my size. I'm like, yo, why is you lying? I just watch you lie like that.
That's why they're playing a game.
I just watched you tell that fib.
They want to alter reality.
You gotta miss.
It's not even for that. Though. It's that their basketball self is 6'11", and that's just a fact. Oh dang! This camera turned off. I didn't even realize it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh damn. It's fine. I was wondering. It looked black, but I didn't know if it actually stopped or what.
It looked like it was dying. I don't know.
No, I just saw it was black, but I didn't know if it just did that anyway or what.
I guess so. It's something I'll have to look at later because this is the first time I've used these cameras to do anything like this.
Yeah. I don't know shit about cameras. All I know is iPhones got good cameras and.
Maybe I'll have to keep this plugged in so it stays on, but it's got full battery, so.
Maybe it has a timeout. You might have to adjust the settings.
Yeah, maybe.
But we ain't even been doing it that long.
I mean, we have. It's already been about, I want to say 30 minutes.
That ain't that long.
34 minutes.
That ain't even that long. So. I just expect the camera to last at least 5 hours.
Yeah, definitely. So
stay active. I'm recording.
I know these shut down after a while if they go idle. But if it's recording, that one's still on. If it's recording, it stays on. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Be problems.
Problem child.
I'll figure it out.
Little red-headed stepchild.
I'm gonna get better cameras too. Like that one on you was 1080p, and then this one is 720. It's just some old digital camera that my aunt got me. So we're working with top quality, grade A material here and equipment. But it's all coming together.
Indeed.
I haven't always wanted to do something like this, but recently, sitting at home playing the same games over and over again, doing the same thing, and then going back to work every day. I wanted to mix it up, and I'm always listening to podcasts. I'm always watching YouTube, and it just made me, like, I want to be creative in some way, and I'm not really creative in many respects outside of music. So I was like, well, let's try something new. Let's just jump head first into something that I can archive and that could effectively last forever. And that's the coolest thing about something like this, is that what we're embarking on is going to exist for as long as it can remain on the internet or on this SD card or, wherever. So that's why I wanted to do something like this. It's not because I really enjoy the sound of my voice or, that I have a lot to talk about.
It's silky smooth.
It's just that I wanted something that I could keep, That's kind of why I make music too. Not that the music is good either. That's the other thing.
We make baps.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I mean, the stuff I make is just for fun, and that I have fun doing it, and then I want to keep that. I want to harness that fun I had in actively creating that. If that makes sense.
I feel it.
Because then when I go back and watch this or I listen to that, I'll be like, that was terrible. But I'm laughing the whole way through just because I remember exactly what was going on as we were making it, as I was thinking about it and recording it and finalizing it, So I think this has a lot of potential to be really fun. And I mean, it doesn't hurt to have either. So
I mean, I like it. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, for real. I think since I moved here, so it's been almost 4 years. Maybe not directly, maybe this. I feel 3 or 2.5. Let's say 2.5 years. I've been wanting to do this. I think it was when I started watching YouTubers, and then cause I for some reason I feel I only used to use YouTube to download music legally.
You had YouTube Premium back then?
Of course. But anyway, yeah. And I started watching YouTubers a minute ago after I got here, and I was like, I wouldn't do that shit. And I kept on saying it, you know what I'm saying? And I I just never got to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just never got to it. I feel I'm just kind of lazy. I need motivation for certain things, And there's so many things I want to do, and then motivation's one thing, and then resources, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. But
yeah, no, I mean, this is a lot, as you can see, all the stuff in here and it's not even a lot, but the ground level, entryway is, takes a lot of investment.
It does, just to get a decent start,
You got to learn some stuff. You got to buy some stuff. You got to maintain some stuff.
You got to
upgrade some stuff.
Tons of work. So,
and that's another thing about this is coming home doing the same thing over and over again. I'm getting a little tired of it. So I want to have something to look forward to doing, some work to do. That I feel like I'm contributing to something greater. So
definitely,
other than my day job.
Gotta live your life. When does your life start?
Exactly.
Because when is your time? When does your day start? Because that was their day. When is your day? You know what I'm saying?
So it's not like I expect this to yield anything, but I definitely expect this to be a lot of fun and something that I can look forward to coming home and working on.
I want everybody to watch it, and I want at least a fourth of them to be offended.
A fourth of them to be offended?
At least a fourth. I haven't figured out my percentage yet.
So the 4 people watching this, just know one of you is about to be really, really mad.
I want you to show up at my job trying to fight me, and then I want you to be prepared for the repercussions.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Wow. We're people of nonviolence. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't start it, but
you wouldn't start it.
Wouldn't start it. I would never.
If a woman started it, she can expect to go to the hospital. Right? Am I speaking out of turn?
I would never do such a thing. I I would get another woman to beat her up or something. I feel like that's safer option.
That's the safer.
That's the safer option.
And if there's no woman in sight,
I'm gonna make a phone call. I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna
fly down here.
I'm sure I'm gonna find a homeless woman, and we're gonna be friends, and she's gonna fight all of my battles against women for me.
Bribe her with like pieces of.
I give her like a $10 bill every time. Hey, I'm gonna get her a phone, and then like I'll call her up whenever I need it. Clarissa,
hey Jan,
I got $10 for you. This bitch trying me. Get down. I'll give you bus fare when you get here. I need you. Come handle this shit. She wildin'. Nah, I'm gonna keep shit talking to her. She ain't gonna leave.
Next time, remind me to talk about the homeless people that,
God,
said some choice words to me.
Oh my god.
I gotta remember that. but,
that's some. I gotta find her. That's who I gotta find. Oh shit. That's who I gotta find. She's the perfect one. She'd be like, I got something for you.
She had on the trashiest Goodwill leggings.
Listen here. Don't sleep on Goodwill. Goodwill's all right.
No,
I got a nice shirt from there.
No offense to Goodwill, but this lady had said some really mean things to me, and I'm still offended.
She was wild.
She went crazy.
She went in.
We had a customer too, saw it all, and he was like,
bruh.
I was just laughing. I felt bad. I was laughing at. Anyways, well, this is going to be the first ever episode of this, and we'll have a name for it pretty soon once we deliberate later. And I'll try to make an intro song or something, but right now this is the sort of bare bones of what we got going on, and I just want to get something out there and start working and just get this thing moving. So we got this. We're going to be doing music. We're going to be doing several things, but I'm glad that it's all coming together like this. So, you have any final words or messages you want
to? I see y'all. Be cool. In a word, you know what I'm saying? Just a little word from me. I feel like let people do them as long as you're not hurting nobody. You cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke meth in your bathroom, I won't hang with you. But as long as you're not hurting nobody, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
And just to be clear, that was your direct message to the audience, and not mine. I in no way.
I don't smoke meth anywhere, but like if that's what you do, you know what I'm saying? I do judge you.
We don't judge people either. No, that's not the message either.
Oh, so the message isn't that we judge people.
No meth.
But I mean, like if you do meth, just don't hurt people, and I won't judge you. But I judge people that hurt people in any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
I hope our listeners don't do meth, and I hope that you're not judged.
What if all our listeners do meth? Every single one. That's why they like it. They're all on meth, and it's the only way they can listen. Oh my god. Let me do my meth before I fucking listen to these bastards.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
That's what they need to be able to consume the content, is to be on meth.
We've definitely offended somebody. So my aunt does meth. It's not her fault.
My aunt is a recovering addict.
Oh shit. And that is a little, and if you put someone on meth, you a piece of shit.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Later on, I want to figure out how to get us to be able to watch videos on here, and that's something I can do in the editing process. But I have a TV back here. I might rig it up.
We could fucking watch videos on here. Stuff.
Exactly. So, and then I'll play the actual video in the bottom corner of the screen of us watching.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that one video. You should have watched your fucking.
We will not play videos like that.
Should have watched your fucking mouth.
We will not play videos in which people.
That's my shit.
People's lives are.
That's my shit. Oh, I love that video.
There at the beginning and then gone at the end. No. People must maintain being alive throughout the entirety of the videos we watch, I think.
I agree with that. I mean, like,
but we can sure discuss that, and I think we should discuss that next time. So I'll write that down for later. We got a homeless person, and
watch your fucking mouth.
Oh, no.
I feel like
And that's
it's
not.
long.
I don't even know I should be laughing at that really, but
I mean,
something
like,
about
I'm
it.
sure it's sad for people. It's like, it's funny
they
in
had
a
a son.
twisted way. Did they?
Yeah, they had a
That's
son.
wild. Why
I
was they
guess he had
running their
autism
mouth?
or something.
Damn,
and
son. Did
not
they
that
have?
that makes it any
Did
better
they have?
or worse.
Did they have autism? Why was they running their mouth?
Okay. Yeah, on that note, I hope everybody keeps their effing mouth shut. And has a good morning or night or evening.